Let's get real for a second. We all carry something heavy. Maybe it's a memory, a relationship, or a hope that just won't let go of us, even when we know it's not right. Think about that thing weighing on your heart, the situation, the person, the dream that just won't fit, no matter how hard you try. It's like a shadow that follows you, making every step feel a little heavier. You keep pushing, thinking more effort will fix it, but all you get is pain. You tell yourself, if I just try harder, maybe it'll work out. But deep down, you know it's not about effort, it's about fit. What if the pain is a sign it was never meant for you? Sometimes, pain isn't a test to overcome, but a message to listen to. Sometimes the universe is telling you to stop forcing what doesn't belong. It's not about giving up, it's about recognizing when something isn't meant for you, no matter how much you want it to be. We mistake pain for a challenge, but real strength is knowing when to let go. It takes courage to release what you've held on to for so long, even when it feels like a part of you. Imagine holding a burning coal. No matter how much you want it, it's hurting you. The longer you hold on, the more it burns, and the harder it is to heal. The pain isn't weakness, it's a signal to drop what's harming you. It's your body and soul's way of saying, this isn't for you, let it go. We get attached to the idea, not the reality, and ignore the cost to our peace. We hold on out of habit, fear, or hope, but sometimes the cost is just too high. So ask yourself, what are you holding on to that's burning you? What are you afraid to release, even though it's hurting you more each day? Admitting it's not for you isn't failure, it's self-respect. It's the first act of kindness you can give yourself, and it opens the door to something better. You deserve a life that fits, not one that breaks you. You deserve to feel light, free, and at peace with what you carry. Letting go is the first step to real happiness. It's not the end, it's the beginning of something new, something that truly belongs to you. That's where your journey begins. And this time, you get to choose what you carry forward. If letting go was easy, we'd all do it. But the truth is, releasing pain is one of the hardest things we ever face. It's not just about moving on, it's about confronting everything that pain represents in our lives. We cling to pain for a reason, even if it doesn't always make sense to us. Sometimes it's because pain is familiar, and familiarity can feel like safety, even when it hurts. Fear is a big one. Fear of the unknown. Fear of what comes next if we let go. The unknown can be terrifying, and our minds convince us that what we know, even if it's painful, is better than what we don't. The pain you know feels safer than the uncertainty you don't. It's like standing at a crossroads, paralyzed by the thought of making the wrong choice. Sometimes we stay in bad jobs or relationships because the alternative is scarier. The idea of starting over or being alone can feel overwhelming. Familiar pain becomes our comfort zone. We settle into routines even if they make us unhappy because change feels risky. Then there's ego and sunk costs. We think, I've invested too much to quit now. We hold on, hoping our efforts weren't wasted, even as we lose ourselves in the process. But the only wasted time is the time you spend unhappy. Every day spent clinging to pain is a day you could be moving towards something better. And hope that things will change, even when all evidence says otherwise. We wait for signs, for miracles, for someone else to make the first move. We wait for a train at a bus stop, hoping for a miracle that never comes. We convince ourselves that patience will be rewarded, even when deep down, we know it's time to move on. The truth? Hope without action is just fantasy. Change only happens when we take the first step, no matter how small. Letting go means facing fear, ego, and misplaced hope head on. It means choosing yourself, even when it's hard, and believing you deserve more. It's hard, but it's the only way forward. Growth begins the moment you decide to step out of your comfort zone and into the unknown. Don't let fear of the unknown keep you stuck. The first step is always the hardest, but it's also the most important. You deserve better than familiar pain. Let yourself believe in the possibility of something new and take that step forward. Let's get specific. That job you dread, it drains your spirit, no matter how good it looks on paper. You tell yourself to be grateful, but every day chips away at your joy. That's a sign. It's not your path. Or maybe it's a friendship that leaves you feeling small, always giving but never receiving. Loyalty to the past isn't worth your peace. And relationships, sometimes we love the idea of someone more than the reality. If you're fighting for scraps of respect, it's too expensive. In all these cases, you're pouring yourself into something that gives nothing back. The problem isn't you, it's the well you're drawing from. If it's dry, no effort will fill your cup. Pain is the red light, time to find a new source. Don't settle for empty jobs, friendships, or love. You deserve to be nourished, not drained. Listen to the signs. Choose what feeds your soul. Recognizing the problem is just the start. Letting go is the real challenge. It's a journey that tests your strength and patience, often more than you expect. The first step is admitting to yourself that something needs to change, but the real work begins when you try to move forward. Your heart and head will battle. Logic says leave, emotions beg you to stay. You might replay old memories, searching for reasons to hold on, even when you know deep down it's time to let go. You'll decide to let go, then second-guess yourself a dozen times. Doubt creeps in, making you wonder if you're making a mistake, and sleepless nights become common. Be patient. This is soul work. Healing isn't linear, and some days will feel heavier than others. Give yourself grace as you navigate the ups and downs. There's a withdrawal period. The absence feels loud and uncomfortable. The silence can be overwhelming, and you might feel lost in the emptiness. You'll be tempted to go back, but remember why you left. Remind yourself of the reasons you made this choice, and trust that you're moving towards something better. Write down the pain if you need to. Remind yourself. Journaling can help you process your feelings and keep you grounded in your decision. Grieve what you're losing, even if it wasn't good for you. It's okay to mourn the loss of what was familiar, even if it wasn't healthy. Don't skip the sadness, it's part of healing. Allow yourself to feel every emotion, no matter how uncomfortable. Cry, be angry, let it out. Don't pretend you're fine. Suppressing your feelings only delays your recovery. Only by facing the wound can you heal it. Acknowledge your pain, and let it teach you about your own resilience. Slowly, you'll find your footing again. Each day, you'll feel a little stronger, a little more like yourself. The quiet, the peace, the absence of drama. It's new, but it's good. You'll start to appreciate the calm and the space to breathe. You'll rediscover yourself, your laughter, your passions. Life will begin to feel lighter, and joy will return in unexpected ways. Acceptance comes, and you look back with understanding, not regret. You'll see how far you've come, and feel proud of your courage. This is the beginning of your new chapter. The future is open, and you get to write the next part of your story. You did the right thing for yourself. You chose growth, and that's something to celebrate. Imagine unclenching your fist after years of holding that hot coal. The first feeling isn't joy, it's relief. The tension melts, the weight lifts, and you can finally breathe. Letting go creates space for something new. The energy you spent fighting is now yours to use. You can invest in yourself, your passions, your peace. With open hands, you see opportunities and kindness you missed before. The world opens up when you're not blinded by pain. Most importantly, you get yourself back, the real you. You hear your own voice, remember your worth, and rebuild your confidence. Letting go is reclaiming your identity. You stop surviving and start living. You become the hero of your own story. When one door closes, another opens, but you have to stop staring at the closed one. After letting go, you stand in a hallway of new possibilities. This is your chance to reinvent yourself. You're wiser and stronger now. You know what you don't want. Build a life that's truly yours. Maybe you try a new career, seek out better friendships, or set healthier boundaries. Every ending is a lesson for a better beginning. Start small, try new things, say yes to new experiences. Each step builds momentum and rewires your patterns. New memories will outshine the old pain. You're writing a new chapter, and the world responds to your confidence. You'll attract opportunities and people who match your growth. Life won't be perfect, but it will be yours. This is your reward for courage. Here's the most important truth. Your past doesn't define your future. The pain, the mistakes, the time you think you wasted, they're just your backstory. Too many believe their best days are behind them, but that's a lie. Your capacity for joy and success is endless. Letting go isn't failure, it's faith in your future. You're telling the universe you're ready for better. You are worthy of peace and happiness. Life will challenge you, but now you have the wisdom to let go faster and with more grace. You're resilient, not fragile. Stand tall. Your journey brought you here. The future is unwritten, and you hold the pen. Don't be afraid to turn the page. Your best days are ahead. Go claim them.